Hello, and welcome to Stubborn Performance. My name is Caleb, and this is my 2013 Scion FRS. Go ahead and make all the jokes you want about an FRS being on jack stands for obviously ever, but I ended up pulling the FA20 for a second time and decided it wasn't going back in the car. And lo and behold, we've got this. What this motor is a BMW N52 3-liter straight 6. It is obviously a black top, so it is the plastic valve cover. I do have a magnesium valve cover car that is sitting at my parents' that ended up accidentally blowing up. Going to be sealing that valve cover for this for once this is going, since it'll be driving before the other N52 gets into the other car. So for the exhaust for this swap, I've got a set of headers for the E90 N52 application. Yes, I do have these just sitting in my garage because my E90 N52 is boosted at this point and it's hood dumped, so it's just a whole ordeal, but I've got these just laying around. And they do actually fit this chassis perfectly. I will get a picture up here in just a second so that way you can see it. Intake side, if I was still running the BMW computer in this, it would be too much of a headache to deal with in this swap. So what I am going to end up using is a N54 intake manifold and a N54 throttle body. I will hook up the N54 throttle body to some sort of vacuum source. I don't know what all I would need. I might be tempted to do the N52 throttle body and just use the one vacuum source that's here. But either way, N54 intake manifold for this swap is going to be ideal for 7,500 RPM maximum that I would be utilizing, which is what I was doing with the E85 FA20 and this. And since I am no longer going to be running the BMW computer, I don't know of anything that can run the Valvetronic system and also is a decent price. I'm looking at the link plug and play thing for this, so that way I don't have to worry about wiring in an ECU completely. I just have to worry about using the 54 pin plug here and making a harness for this thing. So I'm going to be designing a Valvetronic lockout plate that I will also offer as a kit, because I believe the design I'm working on is much better than the Tort Sport one that's available. That is ugly and just wouldn't look great under the hood of this thing. This transmission back here, it is a GS653BZ from a 335i. I do have plans on eventually boosting this motor and making 400 or 500 horsepower maybe. Who knows, but it's going to be NA for a while. But I do want the transmission in there that will hold up to the abuse that I want to give it. Obviously, no oil pan on this thing while I'm trying to get mounts figured out. I've got the mount on the other side here in good shape. This one I messed up some of the angles on, so it'll be custom remade. I'm going to end up changing it completely because I don't like the style it was for what I have to do. And in terms of the oil pan, I've got bits and pieces here so that way I can get it welded up. I may end up having to drop the lower cradle here by a couple of millimeters, or I might try and lift the engine by just a little bit yet too, but under the transmission is pretty tight. Well, under the transmission tunnel is pretty tight. So my plans for this vehicle, once it's all together, hopefully come summer, because it's a lot of work, it's a lot of money to get this thing together, is to do some drag and drive racing, do some circuit racing, autocross stuff, just kind of have a fun car, be a nice little daily driver potentially. I've got a Fiero that's a daily driver currently, and I'm enjoying that thing a lot. But I want to be racing in this thing, and this is going to be an awesome swap that's going to be great for this chassis. If any of you have any design ideas or any questions, please go ahead and let me know down in the comments. I will try and get back to you when I can, because I do want to share this swap with the world, as I believe this is a perfect swap that's going to be up and coming for this chassis and other lightweight rear wheel drive chassis.